third birthday, and there was an absolute madness of noise. And suddenly it all went very quiet. And then they all burst into the room again, and there was another madness of noise, and basically they said this haiku to me. This is called Old Dog's New Trick. The dog is in the loo! We was teaching him to pee, and he just fell in. This is a tank about the same little girl. It's called One Big Step. Vest on, inside out. 2 legs in one knicker hole. Shoes on, back to front. I dressed myself by myself. So I see. So I see. We were a very naked family. Mum, Dad, little girl used to go around in the nip and think no more of it. Our naked flesh in the morning, when Tilly used to come to bed with us, she'd crawl over us, and she'd crawl over my wife's breast and over my left testicle, and I don't know if you've ever been woke up like that, but it isn't particularly nice. This is what wrote this poem, The Memory of Crushed Testicles. But that isn't about this. This is another time we'd been to a cocktail party, darling, and Tilly was going to come in and wake us up, and we weren't very prepared for it. It's called I Feel Pretty, oh so pretty. I awake, covered in glorious glitter, smelling strongly of PVA glue, sticking to my cheek, very hung over, and covered in blue, orange, yellow, red feathers. A bubble recently blown perched upon my nose, I still half comatose. Tiny bubbles travel amongst my curls, as through a bigger bubble brightly, nestling neatly over my right eye. I observe my tiny daughter purse her lips and kiss more bubbles into being. Tilly! I force my lips, still frozen in sleep, to somehow speak. What you do? Even my syntax and sentence structuring is shot. She smiles sweetly. I'm pitying you. This is called The Soul Goes for a Stroll. My uncle sleeps with pursed lips, as if kissed by a dream. Perched upon this kiss, a butterfly sits, as if an uncle's lips was the most natural place for a butterfly to rest. Or as if he were an illustration of the soul, a symbol in a magical book that explains such things. Outside, the trees breathe gently, inhaling and exhaling a soft whisper of wind. Bees carve a map out of the air for other bees to see. Out on a limb, 2 birds sit and chit-chat. A fox unseen passes by as if it had never been. Oh. A big bug topples off the top of a tiny stone onto its back, wriggling its arms and legs as if it were trying to swim through the currents of its fear. One of the gossiping birds sees him as a tasty treat, eats him. Inside the house's El Greco shadows, a kitten exploring the newness of the world it finds itself in, jumps onto the sleeping statue of an uncle with a butterfly perched upon his lips. Kitten tumbles ups into my uncle's crotch before climbing the mountainside that is his chest, takes a swipe at the soul pretending to be a butterfly, just as my uncle awakens to this reality, as his soul flits just out of reach between the fireplace and the mantelpiece. Clothes died. These my favourite shirt and jeans. 20 years now, man and boy, been a second skin, as much me as I. Faded denim, blue sky, they remember me as I was, as I am. Come home, my wife delighted with her close your eyes now surprise. My cleared out wardrobe totally transformed, my prized jeans and t-shirt now part of a patchwork quilt. Do you like it? Do you like it? My dead clothes dismembered, torn apart, now only the ghost of the clothes haunts me. I grit my teeth, tears in my eyes, lie. I love it. Thank you. Myself and Dan will be performing at a gig called Kiss the Sky tomorrow. Kiss the Sky, not Kiss This Guy, Kiss the